Hey guys, Penadaily here. Welcome back to the Link's Awakening for the Switch. In the last episode, we went to Dampé's and got a heart container for beating the his final basic tier of the challenge. He has a bunch of really hard challenges, 4-tier, on the 4th tier, but they just give you 300 rupees each. So, let's, shall we read this book? Do you really want to read it? Yes. If we'd tried before, it would have been illegible because we didn't have the magnifying glass. The print would have been too small to read. Round and round the passageways of the egg. Alright, note this down. Now, it's one of only, I would say, this is a maze path, basically. Yep, okay. But there's, at least in the original, there were only like 5 of these, so you could brute force it. But I really wouldn't want to. Okay, should be fine. This book reeks of secrets, and probably mold. Note that they're all Japanese-style books. Read from right to left instead of left to right. Alright, so it's time to go take on the final boss. We have everything. We have 3 bottles full of fairies. We have secret medicine. We have the 8 instruments of the sirens and all of the hearts. We have 47 secret seashells, which is all I'm going to get because, yeah. Because I don't enjoy fishing minigames. The fishing minigame, by the way, aside from that cheap, you can run into a blooper, which gets you some sort of, and Old Baron, basically, who's one of those fish that's Mambo's backup singers. If you catch one of those, the Cheep and Old Baron give you, will give you secret seashells. I don't care. I mean, I really appreciate Grezzo making the really good reward for 40, but giving you something for all 50. I really do appreciate that. I think it was an excellent choice. I think Grezzo really did a good job with this remake. It's an exceedingly faithful remake. Maybe, I don't think it's too faithful. I think a lot of people... Really? I'm gonna kill you. Because I don't like you. And because I'm looking for, hearts now. Anything? Anybody? Bueller? Thank you. What, I like sword beams. Especially going into the final fight, which should probably be a little harder than it was in the original game, because while I love the original game, the final boss was a little underwhelming. Only a little. Alright, so here we are. Mount Tamaranch. Tama, by the way, is, it means ball, but tamago is egg in Japanese. Well, you know what to do. You know, I don't like the ticking bit, but other than that, it is really pretty. And some of the orchestral covers and covers of that people on YouTube have done of Ballad of the Windfish are just absolutely amazing. Wouldn't it be funny if a giant Yoshi hatched out of it? No. Not really. I just hear this giant bell of... Yoshi. The time has come, the walrus said. The windfish awaits. Enter the egg, Hoot Hoot. Well, you heard the owl. Alright, so this is the windfish's egg. And this, you jump. You can't get across that thing. Now, here we are. The corridors of the egg. And now that we are in the four-way, you have to follow the path in the book. As I said, you can brute force it. They did this in Oracle too, with the final palace in the Linked game. I gotta admit, this place looks amazing. I really like what they did with the place. And when you've done it correctly, which I have not done, apparently. Okay, let's try this again. Right, this way, over, up, over, over, up, over, up, up. Ah, man. Please let me get this right. Thank you! I must have just done one too many overs at some point. We were born of nightmares. To take over this world, we made the windfish sleep endlessly. If the windfish doesn't wake up, this island will never disappear. We would have been the masters of this place, but you had to come here and disrupt all our plans. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble. Really. I find it interesting that he's born from your shadow. Okay, so this boss, being a nightmare, is a shape changer. Thank you. Notice he doesn't have a name. What you do is you hit him with the magic powder and he disappears and comes at you again. This is why you want so many. Yeah, that only took... Okay. I'm going back to the boomerang. Hi, Aghanim! Aghanim is one of the earliest examples of playing tennis with the boss. So, when he takes a shot at you, bat it back at him. Of course, if he's far enough away, those will just break apart on your sword. That doesn't mean you shouldn't hit them. Yeah, you might want to... If he's doing that, stay closer. Yeah. Okay. Come on, dude. There we go. You can dodge, though. That shouldn't be too bad. Finally. Yeah. Okay, Aghanim. Down. Who's next? Oh yeah, Moldorm. You know how to deal with this sucker. He does get a bit faster. There we go. Don't worry about taking too many hits. I mean, be careful, but don't worry too much about taking hits, because we've got all those... Oh, look, it's Ganon. Watch out, he's got the bats. The flaming bats. Dodge like you dodged with... Okay, I'm actually not remembering how to kill this asswipe. Okay, dodge, dodge. Oh, right, I know what to do. Well, I think you have to Whirling Blade him. But dodge his bats. It's a lot like dodging the clown's fireballs. Wait till he lifts up and... Damn it, I'm not good at getting in. There we go, yes. Whirling Blade is the key, but getting past his crap to get at him is harder. There we go. Come on. This is actually very much like the, there we go. Honestly, I think it's probably better to just try and get him after he throws the trident at you. Stay away from him so you can dodge the trident, and then he's gonna move. Ow. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of hits, but he is a little harder, actually, than he was in the original, There we go! Alright, Ganon. You know what? I think... Yeah, you don't like that, do ya? 2, 3. Good, good. And now the guy's final form. Death Eye. I'm gonna try this, but... Oh, well, that was good. Yeah, I didn't think so. In the original game, for whatever reason... The boomerang was so ridiculously powerful that it would kill this guy in one hit. Okay. Multiple shots on Death Eye really aren't working too well, so I'm not going to try. Keep an eye on your health. And use a fairy when necessary. And continue to play double dutch with the dude. You can dodge him. And he dies! This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. Our world. Link, you have beaten all the nightmares. Climb the stairs before you. Wow. I mean, this was kind of pretty in the original, but holy crud. Hoot. Young lad, I mean Link, the hero, you have defeated the nightmares. You have proven your wisdom, courage, and power. This is the closest you're going to get to any reference to the Triforce in this game. As part of the Windfish's spirit, I am the guardian of his dream world. But one day, the nightmares entered the dream and began wreaking havoc. Then you, Link, came to rescue the island. I have always trusted in your courage. I knew that you could turn back the nightmares. Thank you, Link. My work is done. The Windfish will wake soon. Goodbye, Hoot. Okay. I am the Windfish. Long has been my slumber. In my dreams an egg appeared. It was surrounded by an island with people, animals, an entire world. But verily it be the nature of dreams to end. When I dost awaken, you do not dost awaken. You say, when I awaken, Koholint will be gone. Only the memory of this dreamland will exist in the waking world. Some day thou may recall this island. That memory makes the dream world real. Yeah, slightly better translation than the original. Come, Link. Let us awaken together. Play the 8 instruments. Play the Song of Awakening. No, the Song of Awakening doesn't actually show up until Majora's Mask. God, this bit. Terran never did learn his lesson. And we're borne up by a rush of water, probably from the windfish's blowhole. Ew. And we're back into the anime. Wait a minute. God, this is so nice. And nicer than the credits for the DX version, which for some reason flickered on, and the letters flickered on and off in every version. It wasn't even an emulator thing. I don't know what the hell it was. But the windfish is real. Yeah. So it wasn't all a dream. And we know that we pretty much know Link gets picked up by a passing ship at some point. Oh God, the music. Director, okay, so the credits are going. It's time to talk about my feelings about this game. I'm not one of those people who grew up with this game. In fact, I'd never played it until I decided to LP it for the channel. I had a Game Boy, but this one kind of went under my radar. And it wasn't hugely well, promoted. Things weren't back then. And I just somehow didn't ever try it. So I don't have the kind of warm and fluffy feelings everybody else has for it. That said, it was a diamond in the rough in its original version, and the DX version fixed a few of its problems, but didn't fix all of it, because some of it were just, there's only so much you can do with a Game Boy game. So, and I really think that this, remaking it, because to make it accessible for people who, aren't willing to put up with all the problems of the Game Boy game, was a great idea. I really think they should do this for the Oracle games too. And at least, I do think the Switch needs a virtual console, not this damn subscription model thing. I want to be able to buy games, old games, and play them on my Switch when I don't have internet access. That's another, I think that is to some extent another instance of Nintendo forgetting not everyone lives in Tokyo. That there are lots of places in the world with little to no internet access. Anyway. I love these remakes. This remake. It's not perfect. The dungeon game arranger kind of outstays its welcome. I don't think it's awful, but I just think a little tedious. They made so many little quality of life improvements that make this so much more of a joy to play. It really is. Like, you know, those stupid floor fillers not being horrendous. And it's so beautiful. Like I've said before, I love the art style. It's so cute. And it really fits the dreamlike nature of the game. I think the point is that you go from, the anime style to the plasticine because it's a dream. Not your dream, but it's a dream. 1993 to 2019. That's 26 years, people. Yeah, that's a long time. The end. I want to see. I mean, I died, but I didn't die. Yep. This is. I think you get this regardless. The picture of Marin. I'm not sure. But there's something you get if you didn't die at all. And we're going to hopefully see that here shortly. Yeah. I'll save it. Save it there. Save. Okay. And no, I guess not. Maybe my, well, I don't know. Maybe my restart counts. So we're gonna restart. And now, notice that it's cleared. Load this file, Windfish's egg, yeah, sure. Let's see, what time am I at? 22 minutes. Now that we've beaten the game and have a star, there's one more thing we can do. We're gonna warp back to, like, literally one more thing, to the point where it's not even worth a, or maybe that picture of Marin really is just your reward. I'm not sure. Well, whatever. I mean, I thought I hadn't died. I mean, I died on camera, but I did a restart, which should have... certainly seems to have removed it. Maybe it's no dies, no restarts, but... Well, if that's the case, I'll show you that end in a bonus, in a continuing education somewhere down the line. God. That's so amazing. But yeah... Yep. Bow Wow. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to get Bow Wow. Yes, yes, play. The buttons move the crane, the rest is just timing. Good luck. Okay, that was new and stupid.
Oh.
Sure. Come on. This might actually work. Yep. That was very silly. No. Alright, let's pick up Bow Wow. You got a Bow Wow figure. It's scarily realistic. Got a good idea and a steady hand. In here, that makes you a champ. And here's the lump of rock to prove it. I think it's called a chamber stone. So yeah, I told you. You get them, if you clear them out, you get a chamber stone. And now you can do this thing for half price. I don't know why you care, but maybe you haven't gotten all the secret seashells. So yeah. So, says Bow Wow. Place it. It's a Bow Wow figure, guaranteed to stay perfectly still. Sure. So yeah, we've gotten all the figures. Yay. Yay? I don't know. I don't know what those two are for. No. Back. Thank you. Wouldn't have been, couldn't finish it up without one last accidental home button push. So, that is Link's Awakening for the Switch. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun for me. And I will see you in, I don't know exactly how long, because I'm not entirely sure when this video goes up. But I'm going to take a few weeks off, and I'm going to practice Luigi's Mansion. And then that will be my next LP. So, Luigi's Mansion 3, sorry. So, thank you guys for joining me and for being great viewers, and I will see you next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.